Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So we are warming up by this fire. I'm probably not going to do too much more in the way of, well, I guess I could rest here. I could rest. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's rest for 1 hour. Wouldn't hurt. Hopefully a wolf won't charge me in my sleep. I've actually never known a wolf to approach a fire, though. Not in this game. Okay, so we're going to pick that up. We're not going to leave it, because bad things happen. We need to eat, too. Let me go ahead and eat let me go ahead and heat these pinnacle peaches. That might also help with our thirst. We're about 3/4, maybe 5/6 full right now. Or 4/5 maybe would be more accurate. Let's go ahead and eat these and see if that helps with our thirst as well, because the pinnacle peaches tend to have water in them. So, yes, that did help. Very good. All right, the weather did not change while we were in there. But now it's time to run up here and see where... I think I can get up this slope right here. I don't know where the wolves are. Ooh, wait. Hang on. I have an opportunity to check out that hut, I think. That wolf might be a little too close. I think it's safe. Did I hear a growl? I did hear a growl. Come on, you jerk. Come on. Just get it over with. I got a bullet with your name on it. That might be both wolves. What is happening? Sounds pretty close. What's going on? Wolf? Alright. Well, I'm going to explore these drawers while that wolf is dilly-dallying. And of course, there's nothing wearable. Gotcha. Little jerk. See, his buddies, unfortunately, are a little bit too close. But at least I can get over to this body and maybe see if there's clothes that we can take. We desperately need to find a coat of some kind. Come here, crow feather. Whew. Condensed milk. Okay, at least that's nutritious. We're finding lots of food, but we don't have anything to wear. Alright, well, now we can just go straight up the normal way. This is the way I normally go up that ridge to check for this prepper cache. So, if I didn't mention it in this episode yet, we're going to travel up this ridge to check an area where a prepper cache typically spawns. We desperately need to find any place that will have any kind of stash of resources for us. And prepper caches, when you find them, are golden for that. So, here we go. Finally got up that ridge. That's a little tough to get up. Alright, let's climb this direction. Alright, up here is where the prepper cache would be. So if you're new to the Long Dark, take notes. Because this is how you find some of the more useful areas. I don't know that I see it, though. It's kind of over the crest of this hill, so you can't always see it through the trees. Anything? Maybe? Aha! Prepper cache. Okay. So this, hopefully, will have some useful things in it. Alright, we finally have a storm lantern. Let's go ahead and light this baby up. Well, first let's pick up one of these jerry cans. And we will put some fuel in our storm lantern. And then light it. Can I set it on top here? Come on. I can see you trying to go. Oh, fine. I'll just put it right here. Good. Alright, let's see. I haven't looked around to see if there's any clothing items yet. I'll be very sad if there's not.
We can use this.
So the newspaper. Hey look, crow feathers. Oh cool, there's a whole nother area over here. I've never been in a prepper cache that looks like this. I just hope we find a nice coat or something. Ah, nice. Lots of stuff. Alright, we need a pry bar for this locked locker. So let's force this, see what's in here. Very lucky that we found this prepper cache. If it doesn't have clothes, then it's going to be kind of useless, but at least it's got a lot of other stuff. This is locked as well, so we're going to break into it. And... oh, you know what I didn't do? Where's that jerry can? Where's that jerry can? I know I picked one up. Where'd it go? I must have used all of it to refill that lantern. Okay, that's fine by me. So we've got a couple of hatchets there, a couple of whetstones. How is my hatchet? 82%? How are these hatchets?
This stuff will come in handy.
85%. What about this one? 90%. Perfect. In that case... what we're going to do is drop this one and put it right back where the other one was. If I can. Really? I can't put it right back on the shelf? There we go. Okay. Alright, let's pick up the storm lantern and keep looking here. Ooh! Food. Antibiotics. Energy stem. Bandage. Bandage. Pinnacle peaches. So much food. Perfect. Alright, so that is really going to help secure our survivability for the foreseeable future. That's a lot of water too, so that's... yeah, we're carrying over a gallon of water now, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Locker. Please have a clothing item that is useful to me. Of course not. Alright, we do need a can opener, that's good. Go ahead and take these sodas. Nothing under the bed. Newsprint. Rifle cleaning kit. Quality tools. That's handy, but also heavy. Some accelerant. Beef jerky. Military grade MRE. Awesome. And if we open up that grate, is there anything in there? Nope. More flares. Wood matches. Alright, so lots of supplies. But still, the one thing we need is not here. And that is a coat of some kind. But at least in here, it's nice and warm. It's, well, not really warm. It's 44 degrees, so it's still pretty freaking cold. But it's warm enough to subsist. It's kind of far out. We can't really use it as a base camp in any way. But let me now take a look at all the stuff I'm carrying. See what's heaviest. Stuff is already sorted by weight. So I'm carrying 2 hunting knives. Oh, part of the problem is I'm tired. Didn't see that. So let's go ahead and drop this hunting knife. Put it up on the table. It's good that we got some antibiotics. We don't have any antiseptic, which would be useful to have. But antibiotics are a step in the right direction. I don't know why I used a match again. I've got a lantern now. It's a waste. All right, well, let's go ahead and rest. I've got about 6 hours of daylight left. I'm going to rest for 3 of them. Recover some strength, and that should give me what I need in order to recover. All right, just making one last check. Yeah, I do have... I'm completely full, but I want to try and get these quality tools and some of this other equipment back. Actually, you know what? I can probably put this pry bar down, truth be told. Because most of the places in the game where you need a pry bar, there's another one laying around. Those could be famous last words, but these things are heavy to carry around, so I'm going to leave that there for now. We also are carrying a lot of water. Let's take a look at how thirsty we are. Yeah, I can alleviate some of my load by just drinking. Makes me sound like an alcoholic. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and eat these banged up pork and beans. So we now have a lot more food. Thanks to this prepper cache. Still gonna need to be careful. Actually, I'm gonna take this pry bar with me because I think I can manage it, especially as I get rid of the water. Let's just take one last look. I just can't believe I haven't found a good coat yet. Okay, so we know where the prepper cache is, and it's very possible that there could be another one in... Oh, wow. Crap. Well, now it's super cold. Need to go this way. There we go. Let's make our way back towards the base camp. And then what I'll have to do is start looking for some of the other areas where there are usually a lot of supply drops. I guess I need to go to the logging camp next. If you're new to the Long Dark, I will try and point the way as I go, so that you can kind of have taps. Every single time I see a black shape in the snow like that, I think it's like an animal about to charge me. Happens every damn time. Well, we have about 3 hours of daylight left. Did I just see a bear? No, I didn't. It scared me. All right. On my way as rapidly as possible. The wind is definitely picking up. This is not weather we want to be outside in without a coat. It's not whether we want to be outside in, period. Even if we had all the gear in the world, this would be pretty cold right now. So we want to get inside as fast as possible. Thankfully, I'm pretty tired. It's the end of the day, so it's getting time to rest anyway. Whew. All right, yeah. And then what we'll do is, as of the next morning, we'll get up and walk that direction. That's where the logging camp is. And there's a couple of other spots where we might find some clothing items, but we're most likely to find clothing items in the logging camp. We're also pretty likely to find clothing items if we go to Trapper's Homestead, so we could even go there. The issue is just our mobility is extremely limited when we don't have a coat. So the thing that we're trying to find is actually going to enable us to travel as much as we need to in order to find the thing that we're trying to find. It's a weird, vicious cycle. If we had a coat now, it would be a lot easier to find a coat, in other words. because we could move, we could go to more locations, we could explore more areas before we had to get back indoors to avoid becoming hypothermic. Let me just make sure I look through everything here. Yeah, I did. All right. Pick up that line. Now that I've got my lantern, I'm going to look around here, make sure I picked up everything that I could. This is going to give me a much better view of the area than a match could have. See? Pinnacle peaches. That is why you need a lantern. So nice that that body's not there. Holy crap. Alright. Empty drawers. Nothing under the beds. Alright. Let's go ahead and rest for, say, 6 hours. And then we're going to get up in the middle of the night and try and do some cooking. that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we've got a fire log. That's literally the only thing we have to burn, which is not good. We do have some accelerant, though. I'm not really a huge fan of using any accelerant right now, so we're just going to try... Oh, I shouldn't have left the lantern on while I'm doing this. It's a waste of lantern fuel. But all right, we're going to hope that a 59% chance, that is almost exactly a 3 out of 5 chance. We're going to hope we end up on the better side of it this time than we did in the last episode. Come on. Give me happy noises. Give me happy noises. Damn it. All right. Let's try again. Do I have wood matches? Okay, that at least improves our chances a little bit. Should have tried that the first time. All right, let's try again. Got our lantern put away this time, thank God. Kept it out like an idiot, wasting lantern fuel.
Come on.
Damn.
Why didn't that work?
All right, so this one should work. Just based on pure probability. So far, the numbers are against us, though. Even though we've always had a more than 50% chance of starting a fire. So far, we've failed more than we've succeeded. Yes! That's the sound I like. All right, so we've got a fire going. It's going to be a nice long fire. Let's go ahead and heat up the pinnacle peaches. We'll use our can opener to open them. Makes it a lot easier to open the peaches. And that will help with our thirst and our hunger. $450 calories. Didn't really help with our thirst that much though. So let's go ahead and drink because we need to lose some of that weight anyway from everything we're carrying. Alright, so we are good there. Unfortunately, you know, we had to use our fire log to make that fire happen. Didn't have to, but that was the way we decided to do it. Now, what else can we do? We can probably repair some of our clothing items, I'm guessing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Try and get as warm as we can. Get as many degrees as possible out of our clothes. Alright, so that was successful. Let's repair our socks. This should put them up to 100%. Perfect. And now let's repair our gloves. So at least the items we're wearing are maximum condition and are going to protect us as much as they possibly can. Our repair skill is up to 77. Unfortunately, our boots are in crappy condition and we don't have what we need to repair them. We just don't. So that is a bit of a problem. We've got some decent bonuses, but it's not great. So it feels like 41 degrees right now thanks to the fire. Let's just rest as much as we can, and that's all we can rest. We woke up fully rested on account of this new godforsaken rest system. So tell you what, let's pass time for 3 hours. It's going to take away from our hunger and our thirst. Less than 1 hour of darkness left. Let's go ahead and drink some more water. We still have over 1,000 calories in our store, so that should be good. Let's take a peek outside, shall we? And see how the weather is. The weather doesn't sound beautiful. That's an interesting way to put it. Weather does not sound beautiful right now. The weather very rarely sounds beautiful in the long dark. It's always sounds scary and off-putting. Ah, it's actually kind of a nice night. We could start moving. We have less than 1 hour of darkness, but it feels like negative 37 degrees. So guess what we're not going to do? Where's the door? There we go. All right, on that note, I will go ahead and cut this episode here, and in the next episode, we will start making our way towards the logging camp, and then potentially try and find our way back to the trapper's homestead as well. We really need to find something to wear on our upper body. That has been throwing me off this entire game. It's been weird to start without at least a full clothing set, even if the clothing set are crappy items. So we will focus on that in the very next episode. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I upload new episodes and Against All Odds every day at 6 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT minus 4 for those of you not in the States. And as always, comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. I love interacting with you guys, especially with this series. You know, any suggestions that you have or just feedback, input, conversation. Don't care. Love it all. Let me know what you have to say, and I will see you next episode.